next area I'd like to talk about and show you is some of the specific mathematics tools that have been brought into the software. What I can do here under my toolbar is I have, for example, the protractor. The protractor is a very powerful protractor because it allows me to customize it. I can change it from being semicircular into fully circular. I can change the units on there into radians. I can change the size. I can change the scale around that. Any of those sorts of points. It just using it in its normal mode is quite easy. I can rotate it like that, and I can move my pointer without having to read off the angle here. Let's just move it over, get a bit of an idea of how it might be used in context. Just to measure an angle, and in this case, check our right angle. Just come out. Of course. The other mathematical tool we can use is the compass. And the compass is also a very powerful tool for being able to use in something like a mathematics lesson. Again, with the compass, what I can do is I can choose to show radius in pixel or in centimetres. And having done so, right now I'm happy to draw. You'll see as I draw, I get to see the actual size of the arc I'm drawing, the angle of the arc, and the radius. All that information is available to me directly on the screen as I'm drawing my arc. So, many different things that I'm able to use in a mathematics context. You'll see there that I have put on the grid on the background as well, and I have a choice of different grids. I can show it, and I can also change the grid style to different spacings and make it a bit more appropriate for the context I want to work in. Obviously the colour of the grid is changeable as well, so any of those things can be turned on and off.
Another one of the advanced features that I want to talk about here is the network function of the board. And with the board, it is quite possible to share the board throughout various classrooms or different parts of an organisation. Let's say we have a language classroom, we have one master teacher. That master teacher can actually set themselves up in a network function. That is saying that we have not got a driver installed for the camera, because we could also put a camera in here, and we could have a webcam between the two different rooms, and in doing so we can control the board and direct different boards so that a question can be asked and sent to the main master board. So there is a full networking capability that allows for all of that information to be shared between boards running throughout a school or some other organisation where people are working together. The final point that I want to tell you about is shipping with the board in the software is a screen recorder function. So what we're able to do is we're able to capture everything that has taken place on the board and record it into a movie to show people. Now this is great in terms of being able to share training of the board. You can record any aspect that you do or any function, such as the function of the protractor or the ruler or the clock, and by doing that, by recording it on screen and playing it back, you can show somebody how to use various parts of the board. So those enhanced functions allow this to be a very, very usable, very useful tool in any presentation situation. Looking at here is what Geelong has developed, which is UltraBoard software, which enables you to have 4 separate screens that you can work with. Only one of the screens is an interactive whiteboard, this section here. The rest are just dummy screens that enable the presentation to take place and for people to be able to operate on them. And what I can do is, in this mode, I can switch between any screen at any time. So what I can do is I can change now to get my screen here. If I want to add another screen to work with, I can annotate that screen here. And then what I can do is choose to move that one out of the way and do a swap over. And I can work actively on any screen at any time and record various parts and send them up to various sections. Presentation, I hope I've been able to reveal for you all of the many great features that are in the Geelong interactive software. It is very, very powerful software, as you can see from the features and the functions that we've been able to demonstrate in the presentation. We think it is extremely powerful and it will make your presentations very interactive and very powerful. Good luck.